Plaintiff, Trileisha Williams, says she started seeing the defendant when she was 19 and he was 42, and they dated for 7 years. Trileisha claims she caught the defendant cheating when his other girlfriend called, and Trileisha answered the phone, and she's suing her ex for withholding her personal property. Defendant Antonio Anderson says when he started dating Trileisha, he was legally married, but separated from his wife. Antonio claims while together, Trileisha became a stripper because she knew he frequented the strip clubs. And he insists he tried to return her property, but she has refused to pick it up.
All rise. This court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Greg Mathis presiding. You may now be seated.
Start with you.
Antonio is my ex-boyfriend. We lived together. We were together for 7 years.
Really? Starting when?
2011.
How old were you then?
I was 19.
Okay. And how old was he?
I believe he was 42.
Okay. What intrigued you about him? I'm just curious.
He was sweet, charming. He was attentive. He was.
But when you first met him, what made you interested in a 42-year-old man at age 19?
A mutual friend introduced me to him, and when I met him, he was, like I said, he was sweet. He was attentive. He was charming. He was.
Okay.
He was just sugar, not daddy.
All right, just sugar. Not the daddy part. All right, yeah, 'cause she didn't mention that. Did he have a couple dollars?
He did.
And right off the bat, you saw a couple of dollars might be coming your way. All right. And so you all were together for 7 years.
Yes.
And how was that?
It was good until like he couldn't stop cheating.
When did he first begin, or when did you first discover?
I want to say around 2013.
2 years into the
Yes.
relationship.
Yes.
And how did you discover that?
Your Honor, that's not factual.
All right, let me allow her to talk, then I'll let you defend yourself. How did you discover it?
I discovered basically by a phone call from a female that he was dealing with who worked
Called you?
No, actually she called his phone and I answered. He had left his phone at the house on the couch and I answered the phone. And basically she was hostile about me answering his phone because, like she said, he was her man.
Did she know about you?
I assume not because she was hostile about me
What you doing answering my man's phone?
Exactly.
What did you say?
I was like, well, how is he your man? But we've been together for years. So
When you approached him about it, what did he say?
people have my number. I'm a landscape artist. People give my number out.
Okay, so that was 2013. When did you catch him next?
I caught him again, like on and off, like every other month, every couple of months.
A chronic cheater and can't stop from getting caught. All right, sir. You want to give me some background?
Yes, sir. The only thing I heard her say that was true was that we met in 2011. That's about it.
Never caught you cheating?
No, sir. There was one incident when a girl called. That was like 3-4 years in our relationship. I don't know where she gets 2 years from. When I first met her, I was married at the time, and I told her that I was separated from my wife, and I told her I was married. And things were okay for about the first 3 or 4 years. She knew that I frequent strip clubs, and that's when she became a dancer.
That's not true, Your Honor.
That's when she became a dancer. And strip clubs are full of drama.
Because you liked strip clubs,
yes, sir.
She became an exotic dancer.
Yes, sir.
Was it at the club that you went to?
I frequent clubs.
I know, but did she become a dancer at the club that you frequented?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. Did she ever just turn you down if you said do it at home? That doesn't make sense for a man to have to go and see his woman at a public place dance when she can just do it at home.
You're right, Your Honor.
Did you ever say that, baby? You don't go to the club,
yes,
just do it for me at home.
Yes, sir.
What's she say?
I have said that.
Not true.
I mean, she just liked to dance. And I told her in advance that strip clubs are full of drama. That's all. I mean, that's all you get in strip club. He say, she said. So a lot of what she's saying about I was talking to this girl, talking to that girl, is hearsay.
All right.
I only mentioned one female. so far.
All right, what are you suing him about? Property?
I'm suing him about property that was inside of the storage room. I have an itemized list.
Explain to me how your property got into a storage room.
We were living in a house together, and basically, like he said, he frequented strip clubs, so bills started slacking.
How much you make it rain a week?
Thousands.
Thousands a week?
Yes.
Where do you get all this money from?
He owns a landscaping business.
Good.
And also he was working for a solar plant. So
does he have children?
He has 2 children.
Does he take care of them to your knowledge?
Yes.
All right, well, he can make it rain all he wants to.
Yes,
Taking
sir.
care of his kids.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You can throw it all up in the air. But you got to make sure you put something away for those children's college, all right?
Yes, sir.
College fund or something is going, then the rest of that, just go on and make it rain. Woo!
Well, I kind of slacked up a little bit.
Woo! Huh?
I kind of slacked up a little bit, Your Honor.
Slacked up on making it rain, you just put the 2 in or the $1 in.
No, you can't
Drizzle.
You can't put 2.
Make it drizzle.
Just a little. It used to be a tsunami, now it's just a thunderstorm.
That's right. Used to be a tsunami, a thunderstorm now. Okay, and so what occurred? Your property.
Okay,
You all broke up, obviously.
Yes, we broke up. Well, before we broke up, we were moving out of the house. We put the things into the storage room.
When?
In June of 2016.
All right.
We moved out of the house and we moved into the house with his mother. He accepted a job in North Carolina working for a solar company. We were planning on moving there. Basically, he found someone else to spend money on and not pay bills.
But you all had broken up.
No, we were still together.
Okay.
So when he came back to visit at the end of that month, that's when I found out that he was with another female. But so I moved out of his mother's house June 22nd of 2016, and then in July 15th of 2016, I tried to access the storage room, and he had changed the
How
lock.
did you try and access? Oh, okay. You had a code or
Yes,
lock?
I had a code and a key, and he changed the locks. He changed the password. I asked him why he did it, and he said because if he couldn't have me, no one else could have me. Basically,
Your Honor, that's not true. That's not true, Your Honor.
Basically, he didn't want me to move on. So because he felt like if I was moving on, he didn't want me to have any of the things to share with another guy.
Okay. And when is the last time you spoke with him about getting your things?
May of 2017.
And what did he say?
Basically, he just cut off all communication.
So what was your understanding between July 16 and May 17? What was going on in terms of you knowing that your things were in storage and you not being able to access them? Couldn't you go to the storage company and say, hey, I have things in here and my man or former man has changed the locks? Did you even try that?
I did. And when I spoke to the lady over the storage company, basically she told me that because he was the primary on the account that I could not.
All right, she told you
access.
right. I was just trying to make sure you attempted to, though.
Yes.
All right, sir, what do you say?
Well, Your Honor, I just feel like I don't owe her anything because from then to now, I mean, besides back and forth, she never came and got her stuff.
Did you ever change the lock?
Yes, sir.
And did you give her the new code?
No, sir.
Then how did you expect for her to be able to get her things, sir?
I had given her the code once I changed it.
You just
one
said
time
you didn't.
before. No, I had given her the code one time I changed it before. You know, and she was able.
So she has to go back and forth to see if you changed your mind, see what mood you were in that day.
Well, you know, once I was told that she had another relationship, there was no need in me trying to reach her.
Yeah, you were retaliating against her. I'm going to grant your judgment. I believe that he changed the locks and prohibited you from getting your things. He admittedly changed them from time to time. I guess whatever mood he was in that day, he changed the locks, and now he's saying because he felt your relationship with another person gave him reason to stop you from getting your things. And so that is not a legal defense, sir. Judgment for the plaintiff, 3,800. Good day.
I'm just gonna wait on what he owes me, and hopefully he can move on with his life and I can move on with my life, and everything is everything.
All I'm gonna do is continue to take care of my son and hopes a little money lasts him.